Oh, it's the same copy, right? You
Yeah.
have? So I think what he's saying is this. Maybe let's go
So
there.
present the Google map. Hey. Good evening. I'd like to invite everyone to find their seats, and we will get started in just a minute with our ceremony. Thank you for coming. If you haven't already, if you'd take this time to please silent your phones. Welcome to this Eagle Court of Honor for Ruhan Pandit. My name is Amy Crable, and on behalf of the Pandit family, I want to thank you, friends and family, for sharing this special day with them. Tonight, we will officially honor Ruhan for achieving the highest rank in Scouting, the Eagle rank. As for all Scouting ceremonies, we will start by honoring our country's flag. Would the Troop 457 Senior Patrol Leader, Etan Mishra, please come forward to lead the presentation of the colors.
Audience, please rise for the presentation of the colors. Color guard advance. Color guard, prepare to post the colors. Scout salute. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color guard, post the colors. Color guard salute. 2. Color guard dismissed. Audience, please remain standing for the presentation of the totem. Can all please present the totem? The totem represents the Scout spirit of Troop 457. Each feather represents a Scout. The Scout oath and law burn bright in lighting the path and establishing the spirit of our values. The works of each Scout, both past and present, enriches the spirit of Troop 457. As each Scout advances in rank, they fan the flames of the Scout spirit, strengthening themselves and Troop 457. Audience, you may now be seated.
This Court of Honor is being held under the auspices of the Scouting America movement and is now in session for the purpose of bestowing the Eagle Scout rank on Ruhan Pandit. The mission of Scouting America is to prepare young people to make ethical and moral choices over their lifetime by instilling in them the values of the Scouting Oath and law. We will start by reviewing the Scout Oath. Will the SPL at Mishra, ASPL Canoe Jaiswal, and the Scouts participating in this part of our ceremony please come forward? Scouts live by the Scout Oath. The Scout Oath describes 3 duties that every Scout must accept: duty to God and country, duty to others, and duty to self. Our SPL will now recite the Scout Oath.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, and to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
When a boy becomes a Boy Scout, there is something within him that we call the spirit of scouting. These lighted candles before you represent that spirit. We will now light each candle to represent each characteristic of the Scout Law. Each of the 12 parts is an important foundation in the building of strong character. Our Scouts will now take part in reciting the Scout Law.
A Scout is trustworthy. Tell the truth and keep promises. People can depend on you. A Scout is loyal. Show that you care about your family, friends, Scout leaders, school, and country. A Scout is helpful. Volunteer to help others without expecting a reward.
A Scout is friendly. Be a friend to everyone, even people who are very different from you. A Scout is courteous. Be polite to everyone and always use good manners. A Scout is kind. Treat others as you want to be treated. Never harm or kill any living thing without good reason.
A Scout is obedient. Follow the rules of your family, school, and troop. Obey the laws of your community and country. A Scout is cheerful. Look for the bright side of life. Cheerfully do tasks that come your way. Try to help others be happy. A Scout is thrifty. Work to pay your own way. Try not to be wasteful. Use time, food, supplies, and natural resources wisely.
A Scout is brave. Face difficult situations even when you feel afraid. Do what you think is right despite what others might be doing or saying. A Scout is clean. Keep your body and mind fit. Help keep your home and community clean. A Scout is reverent. Be reverent towards God. Be faithful in your religious duties. Respect the beliefs of others.
A Scout's journey is composed of several different ranks along the way to the trail to the top and the Eagle rank. We will now follow the trail to Eagle.
I'm a Scout. I'm just beginning my path towards Eagle, and I'm learning what it means to be a Scout and about the many opportunities ahead. I'm excited to learn new skills and to contribute to my troop.
I'm a Tenderfoot Scout. I went on my first camping trip with the troop and learned how to take care of myself and others. I'm a little more comfortable with my outdoor skills and with the way we run our troop.
I'm a second-class Scout. I'm building my outdoor knowledge and experience and now feel more confident on camping trips. I can cook my own food, build a campfire, lead a hike, and know how to handle the injuries that can happen along the way.
I am a first-class Scout. I worked hard to get here, and I'm finally starting to lead my fellow Scouts. I can now plan and execute a successful camping trip. I know first aid, how to cook, and navigate. I'm excited to put these skills to work.
I'm a Star Scout. I am now contributing to my troop, my family, and my community. I've earned 6 merit badges, and I'm doing my best to live by the Scout oath and law.
I'm a Life Scout. I help mentor my fellow Scouts so that they can learn to become future leaders of the troop as well. I've earned 11 merit badges. My next step is to explore how I can make a unique impact for my troop and in my community.
I'm an Eagle Scout. I have planned and executed a project to serve my community, and in that process, I learned some valuable lessons about how to manage and lead others. I have earned at least 21 merit badges. As my time in scouting nears a close, I am mentoring those who will take my place and lead the troop. I continue to learn from others and will use the knowledge and experience which I have gained through the scouting program.
Ruhan, congratulations on reaching the highest peak of the Eagle Trail. Your diligence and hard work has paid off, and you have made Troop 457 very proud. May the qualities that inspired you to this achievement continue to lead you to even greater success in your life. May you always be guided by the spirit of scouting represented by these blazing candles before you. I would now like to invite Ruhan to share a few words regarding his scouting journey before we proceed with the Eagle Charge. Before the scout speaks, his family has prepared a short video montage of his scouting journey.
Cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you light up the park. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause
I believe Ruhan has something he'd like to share now. Why don't you come forward, Ruhan?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. Earning the rank of Eagle has been a long journey, one that has been so long that I can't even remember my life before scouting. This journey started all the way back in first grade when I joined Pack 457. Back then, I was just excited to see my friends and go camping, but I didn't realize that scouting would have such a significant impact on my life. When I first bridged over to Troop 457, not much had changed. I remember at campouts very early on, all I wanted to do was just play around during the whole campout so I utilized the sign-off time. But throughout the years, through every campout, every merit badge, and every service project, I started to realize that scouting was more than just sign-offs or learning knots, but about leadership, perseverance, and responsibility. Whether I was sailing at sea base, backpacking through Philmont, or trying to close my tent at Yosemite with my icy cold fingers, every experience challenged me in new ways while bringing me closer to the people around me. Two of the most transformative experiences in my scouting journey were when I was senior patrol leader and my Eagle project. As a pretty shy scout before being SPL, this role really forced me out of my shell to become more confident articulating my thoughts, inspiring my peers, and guiding our troop toward common goals. More than anything, it showed me that leadership is more about just being the loudest person in the room, but listening, encouraging others, and helping the whole troop succeed. For my Eagle project, I wanted to do something a little bit different. While talking to Mr. Lucas, who's my Eagle project mentor, and Ms. Kekmarski, the tech expert at Stockmar Elementary School, which is actually the school I went to for 6 years, I learned that students who join the school in the middle of the year don't actually receive a tour. And because of this, and the fact that Stockmar is the largest elementary school in the COSC school district, new students often feel overwhelmed or lost while trying to navigate through the new campus. So for this project, we decided to build a one-to-one replica of Stockmar in Minecraft. And this virtual tour actually allows students to walk through the digital version of the school and explore at their own pace. If you remember in the video, you actually saw a few photos of the school, and that was when it was fully built. In this tour, students can interact with player guides such as like the office secretary or librarian to obtain helpful information about where to go or what to expect. But before I continue talking, I'd like to invite Ms. Kekmarski to the stage to talk a little bit more about the project and how it has helped Stockmar.
Thank you. It really is an honor to be here tonight. You know, I spent all these years working at Stockmar, and before the pandemic hit, I had this idea that I wanted to use Minecraft to do this. Well, the pandemic hit. I was overwhelmed, overworked, burned out. You all know how it felt. So when I retired in 2023, I thought, well, I hadn't gotten around to doing the project yet myself. I thought, well, I'm retired. Maybe I can do it now. Well, I wasn't getting to it very quickly. And then, of course, it just seemed like God sent Ruhan to me because he called me up and said, hi, Mrs. Kekmarski, I need to do an Eagle project, and I wonder if there's anything technology-wise I can help you with at Stockmar. And I said, well, I don't work there now, but I do have an idea. And Ruhan was excited. I was excited. It was a great opportunity. We got buy-in from the admins at school and the teachers, the PTA, and we got blueprints of the school so we could actually create it to scale so that when the kids are in there exploring the campus, it seems real to them. All the classrooms, every classroom, every room, the GLC, the library, everything. And throughout the project, we have what we call non-playing characters that the students, as they're going through the world, can go click on these characters and they can tell you where they'll tell the student where they are, who they are, like school secretary and principal and the nurse and the librarian and the cafeteria worker and yard duty, all these different characters, so that students can figure out where things are and how to navigate around the campus. And Minecraft, I'm sure a lot of your kids love Minecraft because most kids do, and it just seemed to be the perfect venue and the perfect platform for this. I don't think from what I heard, Ruhan didn't have much of an issue recruiting other scouts to help him on the project. And I'm very thankful to all of them. And it's been a great source for us. We are now about to roll it out this fall for any new student coming after the start of the year. We'll have materials sent home to them how they can download Minecraft Education, how to install everything, how to open up the world. And kids will now be able to use this as a tool to get acclimated to Stockholmire in a very fun, safe way. And I couldn't do it without Ruhan. And I also want to thank Ruhan's parents for being very supportive. I want to thank, I got to do a thank you to the teacher. Andrea Lee was the teacher representative who helped us out, our administrators, the PTA. It was a full project. And again, I want to thank all the scouts that helped. This was a team project, but Ruhan led the way, and I am so very thankful that this will be something that can help Stockholmire students become comfortable and happy in the Stockholmire environment. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Kekmarski. I really appreciate your support and guidance for being part of this project from the very, very beginning. Ms. Kekmarski already thanked her, but I want to thank her again. I'd like to thank Ms. Lee, who's a second grade teacher at Stockholmire, for being the project sponsor, and also Mr. Lucas. Unfortunately, he's not here today, but he was my Eagle project manager throughout the entire project. I'm now going to move on to take a moment to thank some of the people who helped me throughout my scouting journey. First, I want to thank both the Scoutmasters I had, so that's Mr. Lucas again, but also Mr. Ueda, and also all the ASMs for dedicating so much of their time to the troop. They also were extremely patient and supportive even when we made mistakes. I also want to say a huge thank you to my family, so my dad and my mom sitting over there, and my sister, for their never-ending support and advice, even when sometimes I wouldn't listen or I'd take it for granted. And lastly, I want to thank all the scouts in my troop for making every camp out and every troop meeting much more fun and memorable. And to the younger scouts in the troop, my advice is pretty simple. Don't rush it and don't give up. Earning Eagle might feel like miles away, but you'll get there one step at a time. So just focus on making a little bit of progress every day and enjoy the journey, because very soon you'll start to miss the moments that you used to take for granted. Thank you again to everyone who's been part of this journey. Scouting has been a huge part of my life, and I'm grateful for the experience. And thank you again to everyone for coming to this event today and being part of this memorable experience for me. I'd now like to hand the microphone back to Ms. Krebel. Thank you.
And Ruhan, I'd like to invite you to come back up, and I will turn the microphone over to Mr. Rohit Mishra for the Eagle Nest and Charge.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Rohit Mishra. I'm a parent in Troop 457 and 2457, and very honored to participate today as we celebrate Ruhan. I first got involved with scouting in my elementary school years, joining a newly formed Cub Scout pack so that a few of us neighborhood friends could have the chance to experience scouting. And little did I know then, it would be the start of my own journey in scouting until I aged out at age 18, a loose thread which I kept a hold of into my early adult years, and now as a parent of 2 scouts. The greatest reflections that I have are of the intangibles, the friendships, community, and experiencing true mentorship and leadership outside of my immediate family. So for all the scouts and maybe any future scouts here, I'd like to just encourage you to really embrace and enjoy that journey wherever scouting takes you and regardless of rank. Today, though, we are here to celebrate Ruhan's journey, having reached the summit with a community of fellow Eagles. So at this time, I would like to ask any and all Eagle Scouts present in our audience today to please come forward and form a semicircle up here at the front. Your name and when and from which troop you received your Eagle Scout rank. And we'll start down at this end.
Hello, my name is Ruhan. I'm from Troop 296, and I received my Eagle last year.
Hi, I'm Ishan. I got my Eagle with Troop 457 in November 2021.
I'm Alex. I got my Eagle with Troop 457 in September 2021.
My name is Ritvik. I got my Eagle from Troop 457 in November 2023.
My name is Salai. I got my Eagle December 2023 with Troop 457.
Hello, my name is Arhan. I got my Eagle Scout with Troop 457 in November of 2023.
My name is Avi. I got my Eagle with Troop 457 June 2024.
Hi, I'm Silas. I also got my Eagle Troop 457 on June 28, 2024.
My name is Ruhan. I got my Eagle Troop 457 on February 16, 2025.
And I'm John Braun. I got my Eagle in April of 1974, Troop 498, Sunnyvale, California.
All right. And I received my Eagle in 1995 with Troop 266 in San Jose, California. Okay. Eagle Scout Ruhan, I have the honor to give you the charge to Eagle. The Eagle rank represents accomplishments in scouting skills. It represents work as a member and as a leader of your troop and patrol. It represents Scout spirit by having lived according to the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. Of the nearly 5 million people involved in scouting in the United States, only about 4% achieved the Eagle Scout Award. The Eagle Scout rank represents an understanding of community and nation and a willingness on the part of the wearer to help others. The Eagle Scout rank stands for a job started by a boy when he first joined scouting, a job started and finished. All Eagles, please make the Scout sign and repeat after me. I'll try to go as slowly as I can. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to my country.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to my country.
I reaffirm my allegiance to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
I reaffirm my allegiance to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example.
On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example.
And make my rank and influence strongly count for better scouting. And for better citizenship in my troop, in my community. And in my contact with other people. Regardless of race, color, or creed. To this I pledge my sacred honor. Okay, thank you, too. Ruhan, the entire Brotherhood of Scouting congratulates you through me today, and the Eagle ranks open to welcome you. The Court of Honor would now like all Eagle Scouts to congratulate the newest member of their organization. And after that, all Eagles, you may all return except for Ruhan. Okay, and with that, now I'll turn the mic back over to Amy. Okay, thank you.
It is now time for the highlight of our program, the presentation of the Eagle Scout Award and Eagle Medals. Troop 457 Scoutmaster representative. Oh, I'm sorry. Our Scoutmaster is unable to be here in person. He would like to say a few words, and he has sent a video for Ruhan for today.
I'm honored to be part of your Eagle Scout Court of Honor, and I deeply regret not being able to be there in person. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Rich Wada, and I have had the privilege of serving as Ruhan Scoutmaster since June of 2020. During this time, I saw Ruhan grow from a dedicated young scout into a strong, thoughtful, and capable leader. Ruhan was always quick to help out a fellow scout, and he did so with good nature and compassion. As a leader, he made sure things got done by inspiring others to step up, just like he always did. When Ruhan stepped into the role of senior patrol leader, he lived that role. He demonstrated leadership with calm confidence and kept a cool head during challenging times, and he never lost sight of what scouting is all about: service, growth, and bringing others along for the journey. Now, Eagle Scout is not just a rank. It's a commitment to living the Scout oath and law every day. And Ruhan, you've already shown you have the character, the discipline, and the spirit to carry that title with honor. This is a milestone, but it's also a launch pad. I have no doubt you'll continue to serve, to lead, and to make a difference wherever you go. Congratulations, Ruhan, on earning the rank of Eagle Scout. You've earned every bit of it, and it's been a true privilege to be part of your journey. I'm proud of you, and I'm also excited to see where your next adventure takes you.
Ruhan, congratulations. You have done it, achieved Eagle Scout, and we're very happy for you. From the first time you came to the AOL campout as an AOL Scout, I've been impressed with the way that you have applied yourself and diligently dealt with the challenges that you've had. You have quietly applied the values of the Scout spirit in your life, and I'm very, very happy to see how those have translated to success in your endeavors. Minecraft as an Eagle project. I thought I had seen all these projects, but this was a new one. It was wonderful to see you apply Scout spirit and leadership when Ms. Kakmarski suggested this as a project. You diligently and respectfully fleshed out the idea, recruited people, dealt with the ongoing challenges of a new type of project that we were trying to execute, and things that many Scouts haven't done. Great work. Congratulations on finishing that too. As you step out as an adult, you will now face more challenges. Keep the light of Scout spirit burning in your life, and it will lead you to a life of accomplishment and satisfaction. Congratulations again, and all the best.
And that second video was from Solomon Lucas, our past Scoutmaster and Ruhan's Eagle Project advisor. Our Assistant Scoutmaster, Daniel Heffley, will be filling in for Rich Ueda, our Scoutmaster today. And I would now like to invite Daniel Heffley on stage for the presentation of the Eagle Scout Award and Eagle Medals.
Under the authority granted by the Polaris District of the Silicon Valley Monterey Bay Council of Scouting America, this Court of Honor will now consider Ruhan Pandit for the rank of Eagle Scout. Eagle Candidate Ruhan, I charge you to enter this Eagle Scout Brotherhood holding the ideals of honor and service. By the repetition of the Eagle Scout promise, you will become an Eagle Scout. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you will be sealing your loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout with those words which closed the Declaration of Independence. Attention. Eagle Candidate Ruhan Pandit, make the Scout sign and repeat after me. I promise to undertake my citizenship with a solemn dedication to be a leader, but to only lead toward the best, to lift every task I do and every office I hold to the high level of service to God and my fellow men. I promise to so live and serve that those who know me will be inspired to the finest living. I promise to be among those who dedicate their skills, heart and hands to the common good. I promise to help build America on the solid foundation of clean living, honest work, and reverence to God. To this, I pledge my sacred honor. Two. The Eagle Scout badge stands for the strength of character. The Eagle Scout badge is a symbol of what a youth has done, but more importantly, it represents what the youth will be in the future as he grows to adulthood. The Scouts of all the nations constitute one of the world's most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history. You have been judged by Scouting America and your community as being worthy of this honor. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Eagle Scout, I congratulate you. Eagle Scout Ruhan, please escort your parents to the front. We now proclaim to the world your accomplishments. The symbol of your success is the Eagle Scout badge and neckerchief, which will now be presented to your parents by you. Your parents will, in turn, pin the badge over your heart and place the neckerchief around your neck. This miniature pin is symbolic of parental faith, love, and encouragement, without which very few Scouts are able to reach the highest rank in Scouting. Your mother is privileged to wear it always as a memento of this occasion. You have spent many years in Scouting, learning skills such as hiking, camping, and cooking. As you have matured, you've also learned the more challenging skills of planning and leadership. Throughout those years, Your father has been there to support you, but more importantly, to allow you to grow through experience. This father's pin will remind him of this achievement and of the fine young man you have become. Our founding fathers pledged their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor to a new nation. Our flag is an honored symbol of a nation's unity, its hopes, achievements, glory, and high resolve. Red for courage, white for purity, and blue for vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Your parents have the honor to present to you this flag in recognition of your service to this troop and on becoming an Eagle Scout. This flag also comes with a certificate as it was flown over the United States Capitol and came here all the way from Washington, D.C. Your parents would also like to present to you this certificate of special congressional recognition upon attaining the rank of Eagle Scout. Ruhan, please escort your parents back to their seats, then return to the front. Scouting America has created the Eagle Mentor Pin as a way for Scouts to honor those who have assisted them in reaching the Eagle Scout rank. Tonight, Ruhan would like to acknowledge those adults.
When I first stepped into the role as senior patrol leader, I wasn't completely sure how to run meetings, stay organized, or handle everything that comes with running a troop. I'd like to give my first mentor pin to someone who's always there, with guidance, advice, and encouragement. Someone who supported me, even when troop meetings didn't go as planned. His steady support helped both me and my ASBO RITVIC make meetings run more smoothly, and more importantly, made them fun for everyone. He also challenged me with new ideas and activities like ILST, which is the first time we did that leadership training course in our troop to better prepare our leaders. Unfortunately, he could not be here today, but I still want to recognize him. My first mentor pin goes to our current Scoutmaster, Mr. Ueda. I'd like to give my second mentor pin to one of the first leaders I got to know when I joined the troop back in 2018. Over the years, I've seen his dedication to the troop and his constant willingness to support Scouts in any way that he can. This past year, I had the opportunity to work more closely with him on my Eagle project. He offered advice, checked on my progress, and made sure I stayed on track. His guidance made the entire process feel a lot less overwhelming and a lot more achievable. Although he's also not here today, I'd like to give my second mentor pin to our former Scoutmaster, Mr. Lucas. And I'd like to give my final mentor pin to someone who's been one of the biggest role models since the very beginning of my life. Someone who's been there at every campout, every troop meeting, and every step along my scouting journey. Anytime I'd make a mistake, he'd make me reflect and think, what was that scout like? And that question really stuck with me. I'm sure many of you guys can guess where this is going, but I'd like to give my third and final mentor pin to my dad. I'd now like to invite Mr. Heffley back to the stage.
In Native American cultures, it is believed that all things possess an inherent virtue, power, and wisdom. The feather, for example, is a powerful symbol that signifies honor and a connection between the owner, the creator, and the bird from which the feather came. The eagle's feather, however, is one of the most esteemed. In Native cultures, the eagle is considered the strongest and bravest of all birds. For this reason, its feathers symbolize what is highest, bravest, strongest, and holiest. It has strong medicine. Each scout receives a feather that is placed on the totem to mark his journey towards eagle. Along the way, each scout overcomes challenges and endures hardships with their effort, determination, and hard work. This is symbolized by the wear and tear on the feathers. Eagle Scout Ruhan, you may now place your feather on the totem along with other eagles that came before you. I will now hand the podium to the parents. Ruhan, you may return to your seat.
Good evening, everyone, and also good morning to those joining us on the webcast from India. We want to thank you all for making it here for Ruhan's Eagle Court of Honor today. Your presence has made this occasion even more special for Ruhan and all of us. So thank you for being here from the bottom of our hearts. Really, thank you. We also want to express our heartfelt gratitude to Troop 457. It's been a great scouting journey for Ruhan, and he wouldn't have reached it without the support of Troop 457, especially his scoutmasters, Mr. Rich Oeda and Mr. Solomon Lucas. Without their encouragement and guidance. We also want to thank all the uniform leaders and parents, everyone who has had a hand in Ruhan signing off requirements or completing merit badges or going on the high adventures. So thank you to all of you.
So Ruhan began his scouting journey in first grade after we came across Pack 457 through the recruiting flyer. From that moment on, Ruhan has fully embraced the scouting experience and never looked back. When he transitioned to Troop 457, earning the rank of Eagle was not even on our minds. Our goal was simply to enjoy all that scouting has to offer, like camping, cooking, and outdoor adventures. Along the way, these experiences became meaningful not just to Ruhan, but to our entire family. Not only did Ruhan form deeper friendships in Troop 457, but we also found a strong and supportive parent community. We feel very fortunate to be part of a troop where so many dedicated volunteers continuously support our scouts. Ruhan, congratulations on this extraordinary achievement. As we reflect on this journey, we recognize that this milestone is not merely a culmination. It is a launchpad into your future. We encourage you to carry forward the values of scouting you learned as you advance into the next chapters of your life.
Finally, we want to extend our thank you to Amy, Rohit, Daniel, John Braun, and our wonderful crew of scouts for all the help that you did and the ceremony we had today. So thank you. A special thanks to Rizwana for helping us with the planning phase throughout the project, and then also to Shubhada for all of the help during the setup of this, so thank you very much. A final shout out to my dear wife, Anita. She's worked tirelessly for this event, and very feverish over the last 2 weeks, so thank you for that. I'll pass it over to Amy now.
Thank you.
On behalf of everyone here, thank you for extending the invitation so we could celebrate this great moment with you, Ruhan. And thank you for your family as well for making it such a lovely event. Okay. Before we officially close, we will retire our colors. The SPL and the color guard would please prepare themselves.
Audience, please rise for the retirement of the colors. Color guard advance. Color guard prepare to retire the colors. Scout sign. Please join me in the Scout oath and law. Color guard retire the colors. Color guard dismissed. 2. Audience, you may now be seated.
All right. Friends and family of Ruhan, this now officially closes this Eagle Court of Honor. Thank you for being here for this very important occasion. Please join us for photos on stage while last-minute preparations are being made in Fellowship Hall. We hope that you're all able to join us through the doors in the back of the room for a reception following the ceremony. Thank you.